Did Angel Locsin and Luis Manzano break up because of Jessy Mendiola? Angel reacts. Angel Locsin has no hard feelings over ex-boyfriend Luis Manzano's new relationship, days after he admitted that he and Jessy Mendiola are dating. Was she surprised? No, kasi alam ko na naman. Alam ko naman din na darating din yung panahon na aaminin naman nila na sila na, Locsin explained. Parang may proseso kasi yan, di ba? Siguro binabalanse lang nila kung papano nila aaminin, di ba? The Kapamilya star also admitted that it wasn't her place to meddle with Manzano's new love life. She said, Nandoon na sila sa gano'ng buhay so nandito naman ako sa buhay ko, di ba? Parang wala akong magandang masabi so hindi na lang ako magsasalita. Kung ineenjoy nila yung moment na gano'n, di good job, Locsin added. While she was amiable talking about her ex-boyfriend's new relationship, Locsin remained tight-lipped on the reason for their breakup. Reacting to Manzano's earlier statement that the cause of their breakup wasn't a third party, Locsin said, Kung anong sinabi niya? Lagi naman gano'n Kung anong sinabi niya di yan na yan. Kayo? Ano sa tingin niyo? Ironically, Locsin will star in a movie called The Third Party, which also stars Sam Milby and Zanjo Maruto and is directed by Jason Laxamana. The Third Party opens in cinemas on Friday, July 15. Invite you to watch the video. Montalvo believes Jessy Robrato's knowledge on narco-politicians is the cause of his death. Could this be true? Many stories on the alleged conspiracy behind the death of former DILG Secretary Jessy Robrato have been circulating on social media for the past months. Despite the many speculations, no story had been confirmed. However, Ramon Montalvo, radio broadcaster and columnist of the Philippine Daily Inquirer, finally spoke in regards the issue and confirmed the long speculation. Jessy's death was believed to be due to his discovery of the involvement of Aquino's cabinet members and PNP generals on the illegal drug trade as protectors of the drug lords. According to Tulfo's column on August 25, 2016, an unimpeachable source have revealed that the late Interior Secretary have known of the drug links and have given a warning. If only President B.S. Aquino III, aka Pinoy, paid close attention to the drug problem, it would not have reached pandemic proportions at this time, requiring his successor to take drastic action, his statement read. Based on the conspiracy stories, Robrato allegedly warned the former president of the government officials who served as protectors of the drug lords. However, Aquino did not heed the warning and allegedly told Robrato to keep it to himself. Instead of taking action, Pinoy told Robrato to keep the list as some people close to him, including one holding a cabinet position, were involved, he added. Many news claiming that after the secretary died on a plane crash, DILG Under Secretary Rico Puno and General Joel Pagdalao was ordered by Aquino to rummage his condominium unit in search of the file that may reveal the name of narco-politicians. Invite you to watch the video. He got mad at her sister for asking money every month. But after a year, he discovered this and thanked his sister. Read. We all know for a fact that at this generation, most young ones who are already earning money from work, tend to spend their salary to those things that are less important. Most of them tend to spend their savings on things that aren't really necessary. Now, here's the story of a sibling love that will surely bring you into tears. A woman asks money from her younger brother every month. She's been texting her monthly to ask a little amount of money from him. Her brother will lend her, but before lending her some money, he'll first say hurtful things. After a year, her brother sent her a message saying that he'll be coming home in their province because he got fired from his work. Instead of getting mad at him, her sister revealed that the money that he asked from him every month was placed in the bank. His sister knew that he'd be spending too much in Manila, that's why she chose to create a bank account for him, and put the money there. Invite you to watch the video. Adam Arala reveals real reason why he left as reporter. ABS-CBN News heartthrob reporter Adam Arala finally revealed his real reason why he resigned as a reporter of the giant news network. In a Facebook post last Sunday, August 28, The news reporter explained that his political views were not the main reason as reported by some media outlets why he left ABS-CBN News. "My political views were not a factor in making this decision," he wrote. "I quietly resigned as a news reporter of ABS-CBN a few weeks ago to explore other areas of media and to grow as a journalist." He started the post with this main reason why he left the job. Orala will continue to work in several programs but will not be seen anymore to work in field as news reporter. Read his full statement below, for clarity. "I quietly resigned as a news reporter of ABS-CBN a few weeks ago to explore other areas of media and to grow as a journalist. However, I continue to work with the network and our programs. My political views were not a factor in making this decision." Having studied pressing issues based on fact and with an open mind, journalists, like any other individual, should ultimately stand up for the truth. This does not weaken our journalism, it strengthens it. Our guiding principles are fairness and accuracy. As we face tougher scrutiny from the public, we in media also strive to be more transparent and open to criticism. I thank everyone for the support they expressed on social media. I look forward to playing my role in the debates and issues to come. Invite you to watch the video. Rihanna kicks off MTV VMAs, Beyoncé set to perform. New York, Rihanna kicked off the MTV Video Music Awards, performing a medley of her hit songs in a bright pink ensemble that matched her background dancers and the stage. She sang songs like We Found Love and Where Have You Been, sometimes letting the backing track do most of the work, on Sunday at Madison Square Garden in New York, where she'll receive the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Rihanna is expected to perform more times Sunday night. The night will feature surprises from Kanye West and Beyoncé. Hours before the show, MTV confirmed Beyoncé, the top nominee with 11, would hit the stage. Angel-winged and green-feathered with daughter Blue Ivy in tow, she arrived on the white carpet along with Sabrina Fulton, Leslie McSpadden and Gwen Carr, the mothers of Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown and Eric Garner, among others. They appeared in videos for Beyoncé's Lemonade visual album and also make up the mothers of the movement, women of color who lost children to violence. West could dominate headlines too. He famously jumped on stage and stole Taylor Swift's microphone at the 2009 show and last year gave an 11-minute speech on stage, after being introduced by Swift, and announced he was going to run for president in 2020. His controversial famous music video, featuring what appears to be naked images of West, Swift, Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump, is nominated for Best Male Video and Video of the Year. Beyoncé's Formation, Justin Bieber's Sorry, Drake's Hotline Bling and Adele's Hello are also up for the top prize. Adele, though, won't attend the show, her representative said. Reps for Drake and Bieber didn't return emails asking if they would or would not attend the show. Drake won the first award for the night, Best Hip Hop Video for Hotline Bling. Puff Daddy, who presented the award, said Drake was stuck in traffic. Other performers include Britney Spears, Ariana Grande with Nicki Minaj, Future, Nick Jonas and the Chainsmokers. Presenters include Jimmy Fallon, Alicia Keys, Puff Daddy and the recent Olympian gold medalists Michael Phelps and the 4 of the Final 5 gymnasts, Simone Biles, Laurie Hernandez, Madison Cochin and Ailey Reisman. Nominees for Best Female Video include Beyoncé, Adele, Rihanna, Sia and Grand. The Best Male Video nominees are West, Drake, The Weeknd, Bryson Tiller and Calvin Harris, whose nomination is for This Is What You Came For, which he co-wrote with former girlfriend Swift. Coldplay, Designer, Fergie and Alessia Cara earned multiple nominations, while David Bowie, who died from cancer earlier this year, is nominated for Best Direction, Cinematography, Art Direction and Editing for Lazarus. The music video, which shows him looking frail in bed with bandaged eyes, was released just days before the icon's January 10 death. Invite you to watch the video. Singapore confirms 41 cases of locally transmitted Zika virus. Singapore has confirmed 41 cases of locally transmitted Zika virus, mostly among foreign construction workers, and said it expected more cases to be identified. All but 7 of those infected had fully recovered, the Health Ministry and the National Environment Agency said in a statement on Sunday. The 7 remain in hospital. On Saturday, authorities confirmed a 47-year-old Malaysian woman living in southeastern Singapore as the city-state's first case of a local transmission of the virus. Zika, carried by some mosquitoes, was detected in Brazil last year and has since spread across the Americas. The virus poses a risk to pregnant women because it can cause severe birth defects. It has been linked in Brazil to more than 1,600 cases of microcephaly, where babies are born with small heads. Singaporean authorities said they tested 124 people, primarily foreign construction workers employed on a site in the same part of Singapore. That site has been ordered to halt work, and workers' dormitories are being inspected. 78 people tested negative and 5 cases were pending. 34 patients had fully recovered. 4 Singaporean men had developed symptoms of the virus in the past week and were hospitalized on Saturday. It was not clear where the foreign workers were from or when their cases were detected. Singapore hosts a large contingent of workers from the Asian subcontinent. None of those infected had traveled recently to Zika-affected areas. This confirms that local transmission of Zika virus infection has taken place, the statement said. The ministry cannot rule out further community transmission since some of those tested positive also live or work in other parts of Singapore, the statement said. We expect to identify more positive cases. The World Health Organization said in a statement on Sunday that it did not know which lineage of Zika is circulating or what the level of population immunity is to this lineage of Zika in Asia. It is important for countries to remain vigilant through surveillance for cases, to continue vector control, to inform people about Zika and how they can protect themselves, and to have the health system ready to supply the services needed to prevent and manage Zika and its consequences, the group told Reuters. Singapore, a major regional financial center and busy transit hub, which maintains a constant vigil against the mosquito-borne dengue virus, reported its first case of the Zika virus in May, brought in by a middle-aged man who had been to Brazil. Cleanup. Singapore deployed about 200 NEA officers to clean drains and spray insecticide in the mainly residential area early on Sunday to counter mosquito breeding grounds, and volunteers and contractors handed out leaflets and insect repellent. All medical services in Singapore had been alerted to be extra vigilant and immediately report any Zika-associated symptoms to the Health Ministry. Singapore said there were ongoing local transmission cases in Indonesia, Thailand and Vietnam. Other countries in the region to have detected the Zika virus since 2013 include Bangladesh, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, Maldives and the Philippines, according to the WHO. Malaysia said on Sunday it stepped up surveillance at main transit points with Singapore, handing out leaflets on Zika prevention and having paramedics ready to handle visitors with potential symptoms of the virus. In Thailand, where close to 100 cases of Zika have been recorded across 10 provinces this year, the Department of Disease Control was screening athletes returning from the Olympic Games in Brazil, but was not otherwise changing its prevention measures. Every country in this region has Zika transmission cases, said Prasert Thongcharitan, an advisor to the DDC. Thailand has, however, managed to contain the problem through early detection. A foreign ministry spokesman said Indonesia was following developments. Oscar Prabati, a health ministry official, said there had been no recent Zika cases in the country. Vietnam has to date reported 3 cases of locally transmitted Zika infection. The current strain of Zika sweeping through Latin America and the Caribbean originated in Asia, where people may have built up greater immunity. Reporting by Marius Saharia. Additional reporting by Ardana Aravindan in Singapore, Ananthalakshmi in Kuala Lumpur, Amy Lefevre in Bangkok, Agustinus Bio da Costa in Jakarta, My Fam in Hanoi, Julie Steenhuisen in Chicago and Trevor Honeycutt in New York. Editing by Ian Gehagen and Peter Cooney. Invite